Alright guys, before I start this video, I just want to say that you guys should stay tuned to the end of the video because we got a freestyle rap for you guys, but it's only like 20 seconds long. So yeah, let's get to it. Alright, and first for today, we got updates for DC that the new Titans show, Season 3, is gonna have its production date on October 19 of this year. So for those of you who are a fan of the Titans show, I suggest keeping your eyes open for that because production is gonna start in October. So that means the trailer is probably gonna soon get released a little bit, probably at the beginning of 2021. Alright, now on to The Batman. When it starts its production on September of this year, they're only going to be filming the indoor scenes because of COVID-19. Alright, for more updates on DC, this is actually the first information we've got on Black Adam in a while, but we've heard that the actor Noah Centineo is going to be featured in the upcoming film Black Adam, and he's going to be playing as the character Atom Smasher. And for those of you who don't know who he is, his powers are pretty simple. He can just grow and has super strength. So in a way, think of like Ant-Man, but except he can't talk to ants. But he can grow, but he cannot shrink down to a mini size. Alright, so for this year's Comic-Con in San Diego, if you guys don't know, San Diego is usually one of the biggest, if not the biggest Comic-Cons of the year. But this year it will be online only. So you can only watch it, or you got multiple options. You got one option, you can go to the Comic-Con website and watch everything live, or you can go on YouTube and watch the Comic-Cons like a day or two later after everything's already been announced and all that. And it's the dates for the San Diego Comic-Con are going to be from July 22 to July 26 of this year. So yeah, not that long from now. Alright, so Clifford V. Johnson. For those of you who don't know who he is the guy who did all the scientific logic for Avengers Endgame, and apparently he is already working on the scientific logic for the upcoming Marvel show Miss Marvel, and for the upcoming DC film The Flash. So I believe that means they're already starting to work on production for The Flash and Miss Marvel, even though those movies aren't supposed to come out for like a while still. But that just means they're already making progress, and I like that. Alright, so unfortunately we got some sad news for the MCU. The Disney Plus shows WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier are getting pushed back because they weren't able to reach their goal for when they originally wanted to be released, because of COVID-19 and how it stopped the production for pretty much every single movie and TV show. Unfortunately, those shows had to get pushed back. But they're going to start production for both of them soon, so they will be released sometime, which I am thankful for, but unfortunately, I have to wait a little bit longer. Alright, so I'm actually excited for this one because it's going to be our first Star Wars news that we got for my channel. And this is going to be that Star Wars is going to release a new animated series called The Bad Batch. And for those of you who don't know who the Bad Batch are, Star Wars has a clone army. And for those of you who don't know what that is, it's basically one of the generals or Jedi grabbed a guy, then they made clones of him, but enough to literally make a whole army. Like they made, I believe, thousands and thousands of just troopers that are all clones of this man. But the Bad Batch series is going to be off of a squad that was from the clone army but put in their own little division because they ended up being unique in different ways that the other clones weren't. Because as you know, if you have a clone, it's an exact replica of you. Otherwise, these guys, something went wrong in the process, so they ended up getting different things about them. They still resemble somewhat like a similar face, like a sibling, but not a clone. But the difference between these guys is like somehow in the process, one of them ended up being big and strong, but not super bright in the head. And a different one became super tiny and scrawny, but ended up being extremely intelligent. And the rest of the little squad, it's like a group of 5. they ended up having their own little unique abilities that regular troopers didn't have, so they made them like a special ops group. And I believe the series is going to be taking place after the Clone Wars, which, for you guys who don't know, that is when pretty much the Republic and the Jedi were killed off, and Darth Vader was in control of like an empire. So the clones were pretty much just gone, and it's gonna, I think, show what the Bad Batch was up to during that time of the clones pretty much being irrelevant. I'm pretty excited for this just because I love the Clone Wars series so much. The way season 7 ended was, it got me more emotional than honestly some of the Star Wars movies that came out in the past few years. That's how much I love it, and that's how badly I actually recommend you guys to watch it. And yeah. Alright guys, thank you for watching my video. Click that subscribe button and click that bell so you can get a notification every time I post a new video. Leave me a like, comment, and tell me how I did. Share this video or my channel to other friends and family, just so you guys can help support me on making this channel a little bit bigger. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did making it, and I will see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Questioning my fertility, but I got agility on the speed. What's up with Justice League? I prefer Avengers. West Coast, Superman can burn toast. Batman can barely stay afloat. Just my opinion. Robin's just a minion. Spider-Man MCU was better. Woman to woman sucked and me to upset her.